in the House of the Parliament, I was having a word with Dennis Skinner and I said, do you think it's a sport? And he went, I'm not sure. I said, well, you don't pay tax on pastimes or hobbies, so give me my money back. And he told me to bug off.
Do you spend training like this then in an average day?
I probably do about, I mean, now I'm a bit older, but obviously my eyes won't focus for that long now. I'll probably do about 2 hours. Sometimes a bit more, and then just keep nice and loose, keep your arm nice and loose, and then as soon as competition comes up, maybe intensify the practice a bit more. And it's not so much how long you do, it's what you do in that time, to be honest. You know what I mean, I'm very basic, I keep everything simple. I'm not very clever, in other words, so I keep everything as simple as I can, and I don't let things affect me. It's all about, you know, it doesn't matter how many hours a day you do, it's all about bottle at the end of the day. When you're on that stage in front of 6,000-7,000 people, you know, and you're playing for hundreds of thousands of pounds, that's when the bottle comes in.
And ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed king of darts.
When you're standing behind and you can hear your name getting shouted out and all the crowd are queuing up ready for batter you type of thing, it's brilliant. I mean, it really gets your adrenaline going.
Phil, the power Taylor!
Sometimes your stomach can be churning over, you know, you start getting nervous, you start getting, you know, a little bit anxious for get up there, you know, thinking, oh, here we go, game on now, because everything you've done, all your practicing, all your preparation, doesn't mean anything now, that this is it. It can be a bit scary sometimes.
During 2002, Phil became world champion for a 10th time. He'd taken his 5th World Match Play, his 4th Grand Prix and the inaugural Desert Classic. But at the start of that year, one prize had eluded him. The first ever perfect live televised 9-dart finish.
It was killing me not to do a 9-darter, and as I'm walking down through the people, everybody's getting mental. Come on Phil, give us a 9-darter. So it's in your mind and you're thinking, shut up.
Mace knew this was going to happen. Look at him come again with another max. Oh, it's incredible! He's in before he can get the idea out. This is guarded by numbers. Yes, but the ladies on the same table here. Dave, I noticed.
And Taylor again switching on the power, and Mason just wilting just a fraction in the blast, in the furnace heat that Taylor's power exudes.
Oh, he's thinking about it. Oh, he's on it again. He's on the 9-darter. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's on the 9-darter for £100,000.
3 darts away from £100,000. It's never been seen live on television.
History
Miss
potentially in the making.
100!
Got to get the treble 20 with the first dart.
Yes, he's got it. Treble 19. Double 12 for history! History! He's done it! He's done it! He did the 9 darts! £100,000!
Well, you have to agree, that is a moment in television history, the first live 9-dart finish, and you have shared a great moment.
It had to come! It had to come!
And once you do your first one, the next one is just as hard. They say it isn't, I'll tell you what it is. It's just as hard, but it's a great feeling when you do it.
Darts ultimate,
especially when
isn't
you get 100 grand. Well, my target is to beat Ronnie's 147s. That's what my target is. So I've done 6 9-darters. I think at the time Ronnie had done 7 147s, and I'd had dinner with him at Sheffield, something like on a Friday, I think. And I said, I'm after your 147s. And what did he do the next night? He did a 147. I said, I'm going to strangle him when I get old. Tell me, so he's done 8 now. So that's my target, Ronnie.
Is the repetition so much, Phil, that you could literally throw darts with your eyes shut? Really good blind golfers you can shut your eye and they'll nail a drive. I mean, could you shut your eyes and hit a 20?
I can try.
Go on then.
I'm just going to try and close my eyes. So I'll close my eyes now.
Go on.
Lane.
12.
No.
No, that's interesting.
There
you go. It's the eyes are key.
You start falling over. I'll get level first. Don't get level. I can aim there.
I'm not meaning to trick you up. You're throwing like me.
That's close. Is it boots?
Do you know that looks so familiar to how I throw my darts normally.
16s for a 12-darter from the power.
69.
Winning the world title had become a yearly habit for Taylor. In 2003, he was going for number 11. But the big Canadian John Part refused to be overawed.
That 161 he brought out in the match against Harvey was brilliant. This looks like brilliant. Gets the ball! Oh, yes! The dream start for Part!
A lot of bottlers, John. You know what I mean? Doesn't give on. Good finisher. He kept his nose in front, and as soon as he had a shot, he took it out, which was that's what you've got to do.
And Taylor's got to get this to keep his hopes alive, methinks. Part will at least have one darter to double if Taylor doesn't check out 1-2-1. That's 104, treble 18 for the Bull. There's the treble 18, the Bull's eye to take us. Oh, he's missed it!
He's missed!
That might be the last dart of this match as Part wants 77, treble 19, double 10.
To take the world title.
18 and
the
tops.
Greatest player ever. John Part wants tops to sink Taylor and does it!
John Part is the happiest man on the planet at this moment.
At the time, it was like a relief for me. I think I'd won it 8 years on the trot, and it was like a, thank God for that. So I can, you know, try different things now, and you know, there's a lot of pressure on you year after year. You keep winning it, so it was like a. But after about 2 months, didn't like it. I thought, this is not right. I'm not world champion anymore. So I wanted it back again then.
Part of being a true champion is about coping with defeat, and you could say Phil Taylor did it rather well. He won the next 3 world titles, but the doubters were out again in 2007 as he lost form, and whispers around the sport suggested the power was slipping. But in that first Grand Slam on ITV, he proved he was far from finished.
At the ITV, I'm in the first one winning it, so I'm over the moon about that one. And then, because you've got the best of the best there. So really, that is, ITV is probably harder to win than the World Championships on quality of players, because you've got the best of everybody. In the Grand Slam, you've got no qualifier. It's very difficult to win that one.
And to win your world title.
So I know. With me, you've got to keep setting your targets with different sports people or different achievements. You know what I mean? And I never think about my achievements. The only time I ever think is when I see golf or snooker or tennis, and they say what people have won, and then you can sit back and think, you know, I've done all right. I've done a few titles myself.
You still maintain your sheer enthusiasm for the sport.
I love it. I love. Yeah. I don't think about it. It's weird, isn't it? I mean, I get up in the morning and my first thing I do is have my breakfast, obviously, and then I go on the practice board. And that's what you've got to do. It's my life. And it's going to be weird when it comes to an end and I don't have to get up and practice.
That all remains a long way off, though, for Phil Taylor. For now, dart's most well-known figure is just wondering how he's going to manage to fit everything in.
Next year, we're looking at $5 million in prize money, with over 5 tournaments with over £100,000 first prize. So that's what I'm after.
Rubs his hands with
Have I ever? I know they keep on about the credit crunching.